Hey guys, this is Tyler again with AR500 Armor. We had some questions about durability and if it's possible to hurt these plates with general use and anything that would affect integrity. The answer is pretty much no. So we brought out our forklift, which weighs about 7,600 pounds. And for good measure, we've loaded about 2,000 pounds of Line-X. We're going to run it over and then we'll shoot it. So it's looking pretty good. All we see is a tire tread. Backside looks good. Let's move on to the drop test. Alright, so we're going to do a drop test from about 15 feet. Alright, this is drop test number 2. The reason for the steel backing on the ground here is we're actually more worried about damaging the asphalt than we are our body armor. So here it is. And drop test number 3. And this is drop test number 4, our last drop test from 15 feet. Alright, so after being ran over by about a 9,600 pound forklift and 4 drop tests from about 15 feet, it's looking pretty good. Coating's still intact. Let's go do the fun part and shoot it. Alright, now we're going to do 5 rounds of M855 Penetrators out of a suppressed Tavor. Alright, so 5 rounds of M855 Penetrators, no penetration. The sticker did not survive, but the plate's holding up just fine even after the drop test and running it over with a forklift. Full fragmentation containment, no penetration. Ballistic gel's intact. Alright, so now we're going to do 5 more rounds of 308 M80 Ball out of an 18-inch Kel-Tec RFB. Alright, so that was 5 more rounds of 308 M80 Ball out of an 18-inch Kel-Tec RFB at just 20 feet. Still no penetration, still no fragmentation. The coating's taking a beating, but it's still containing everything just fine. This is our 10x12 build-up coat. The back looks good. Very minimal back face deformation. And no penetration on the ballistics gel. We ran it over with a forklift. We did multiple drop tests at 15 feet. We put 5 rounds of M85 62 grain penetrators at 20 feet. 5 more rounds of 308 M80 Ball NATO rounds, again at 20 feet. Still no penetration, and our build-up coat is holding up extremely well. One thing we want to note, the chip here is actually from one of the drop tests, so it landed right on the corner. That's to be expected when you drop it from 15 feet. It's still maintain its integrity even after the drop test and running it over. You can see the form is still in good shape. And another thing we want to point out that's important, there are a few armor options out there, and we know that. So notice the coating. It's not separating from the plate. This is a big concern when it comes to fragmentation containment. So we just encourage you to do your research, regardless if you purchase from us or not. Know what you're getting, understand what you're getting into when you choose armor, and just choose something that's reliable and effective. So again, this performed excellent in our test. Back face deformation was minimal. We measured it in at about 18 to 20 millimeters, which is standard for our armor. And again, that's at 20 feet, so that's really good compared to industry standards. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know, or shoot us an email at support@ar500armor.com.